Okay. I'm going to be giving you a special opportunity to donate and invest. Why donation? Because 5% of our profits are all given to charity. Yes. Okay. I'm going to be giving you a special, right? And type IIT in the chat box if you're ready to hear that. Okay, if you're ready for that. And the investment to the program upfront, I want to be honest. I don't want to be, dishonest or take you by surprise. Is like I said, it's about 59,999, which is 60,000 INR rupees. Or if you're in the US and watching it, it's about 599, depending on the INR. Perfect. So my background is, I'll tell you my background. Thank you so much. Yes. My name is Jayant Rasamsetti. I'm going to be the host. And I was born in a middle-class Telugu family. So I'm just like you. Most Telugu people have to pick between engineering or medicine right after they pretty much start walking. So I picked engineering, the former. And as soon as I started that, I was very, very blessed. And it was my parents' dream. And they were my first mentors along with my brother to get into Indian Institute of Technology, Madras. I got an admission there through God's grace and finished my BTech and MTech, which was in mechanical engineering and product design, respectively. And after that, most Telugu people have to go to the US. So I came to the United States to do my master's at Columbia. Again, had some of the best mentors, coaches, and faculty who taught me the core sciences and took it to the next graduate level. And I'm forever indebted to them. So type IIT if you are forever indebted to your own coaches and mentors. They might have come in across many, many shapes and forms, right? Perfect. And I stand today on the shoulders of those giants. So whatever I am today is because of them, not because, I was at the right place at the right time. And I also met one of my other mentors in a webinar like this. So type IIT in the chat box if you are forever in gratitude to your own mentors. Perfect. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Now let's go to the syllabus. So after Columbia University, I was making good. I got an opportunity to work for American Express. It was a great company. I was doing credit risk underwriting and was earning about 100,000. Life was, in New York City, life was a dream. But somewhere inside, deep inside, my soul was not satisfied. And I would come back and cry every night. Even though my paycheck, I was making 10 lakhs a month at that time, if you adjust for inflation. And how many of you have ever felt like that? So when I came back, so I decided on just a gut feeling or a divine feeling to come back to India to serve the country. And when I came back for 2-3 years, it was very, very tough. I lost all of my money. I lost over 30 lakhs of my savings. I'd borrowed some from my father. Those also I had lost. But through one chance, my last savings I invested into a program, all of that. And I picked up data science and AI at Insofi, which eventually got acquired by Upgrad. And there, my life sort of changed around. I met mentors who had guided me, and I got a training opportunity. I was one of Simplilearn's AI faculty, and there I did over 60 to 70 corporate trainings, plus trainings, and that's where I got a thorough grounding of AI. And many, many people's lives also had been changed. That's number one. People who are absolute beginners, non-tech, I got them to tech, right? And number two, after that, one more door opened, which was very, very lucky. I became one of the faculties at Great Learning, and through them, I did corporate trainings across the world. And today I am, so again, met amazing mentors, and through them, I learned and I had upskilled many other student mentees as well, who have been placed in many, many good companies and got certifications. So after that, I started my own brand, and through another luck, fortune, one of my older mentors, my chemistry faculty from IIT Madras, he had given me an opportunity to actually sign an MOU with IIT and Pravartak to jointly offer courses. So that's in a nutshell. So pixletests today is standing on the shoulders of all of my mentors and coaches, and we want to give that to you. And I'm learning from you as much as you are learning from us, right? So over 5,500 people have been trained, right? And across different cities. Give me 1 second as I share my screen. And our recent community event has been spectacular. So now that I have shared my background in a nutshell, I would love for you to share your background in one proper long paragraph. Don't give me short paragraphs. I want to meet you and I want to know your backgrounds. So I'll tell you the format to share. So I'll write it down and then you write it and you tell me. Is that okay? So my name is Jen. Okay, don't write your name. I can see your name. So let's say I just write J. 16 plus years of experience. American Express. These are the companies I've worked for predominantly. Talent Sprint. Uh, Great Learning and Sprint. Simply Learn. And then I can say IIT Madras, BTech and MTech, Columbia University, MS. Okay. And let's say your salary is 5 lakh a month. That's your current and desired. You can write rupees 10 lakh a month. Okay. Whatever is your salary and your current income, just write that. Even if it's 1 lakh, it's okay. If it's zero, also write. Okay. So let's take about 2 minutes. I want a 2-minute timer and please write this down. I want everybody in the chat should be buzzing. And I'll call out select few people, can't call out everybody's names. Ex-IBM, worked in India and lived in US, lived in both places, 23 years of experience, MS from Santa Clara, 45 lakh per annum. 10 years of experience in IT, consulting, project management, AI-powered projects. Yes. Current 1 lakh, desired 2 lakhs. Okay. Hyderabad, monster.com, Bank Bazaar, BTech, civil engineering, 20 plus years of experience in IT ops, currently at 50,000, currently at 1 lakh, desired is 3 lakhs. Construction contracts manager, L&T, overall 16 plus years of experience, 1.15 lakh a month, non-tech background, 17 years of experience. ProArc, IT Solutions, Hyderabad, delivery manager, MSc Computer Science, 17 plus years of experience. Do not want to disclose. I'm not going to disclose. Your name is not, I don't need your name. I just need to know a little bit of your background, okay? And chat is private, so only I will have it. Me and my team will have it, okay? Joining from Bangalore, being a graduate in ECE, I have 12 plus years of experience. I'm currently working as a senior business analyst in healthcare company. My current salary is 21 LPA, aiming to attend this webinar, how I can integrate Chase product owner role. 4 plus years of experience as remote worker, aiming for 1-person business with target of 1 million. Okay. Currently at 35K a month. Perfect. Very good. I can't call out everybody's names, so I apologize if I'm not going to call the names, but the backgrounds I will. Okay. 16 years of experience, Barclays Bank PLC software engineering, 34 LPA BE from PES. 20 plus years of experience, want to attain 7 LPA. Network engineer, 20 years of experience. Write your backgrounds, your name I don't want. 20 years of experience, US MNC. 16 plus years of experience in IBM, Alliance, UK and Latitude, AU, Kerala, Uni and MCA, QSAT. 10 plus years of experience in AXA Excel, reporting and data management team. 1.5 current, expected 3 to 4. Veteran want to start again. Postgraduate not decided. 21 years of experience, Godrej CBRE, BTech Mechanical. 25 years of experience working for IBM, performing role for Scrum Master and Delivery. Want to be agentic AI developer, champ, AI expert, pursuing MTech from Pitspilani, currently 22 LPA, desired 15. 18 plus years of experience in operations in telecom, Tata, Airtel, self-employed, last 8 years, current 50, desired 5. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. I can't call out everybody, so I apologize. So let's rock and roll. Yeah, this is completely okay if you're from non-technical background. That's what's okay. Yeah, so this is a recent community IITM event, right? So the minimum member in our community is 12 years old. The maximum is 70, and we have over 5,300 members. And the backgrounds are primarily non-coding. Are you okay as an absolute beginner to be able to go higher and defeat the, when I say defeat in a good way, get certified and do better than the technical people as well? Possibly. And even if you're tech as a beginner, you can actually outbeat some of the more experienced people or youngsters who are in your company. So we have representation from IIT Madras, Kanpur, Delhi. We have AI architects, SAP consultants, software engineers, insurance analysts, professors, project managers, you name it, everybody's there already in our paid community. And we have over 4.6 plus Trustpilot reviews, 11,000 plus professionals mentored. Now, CPNs, we have representation from Siemens, KPMG, MX, Google, Meta, Netflix, Apple. Yes. Now, most important thing, our values are service, sincerity, and passion. So type 3 in the chat box if you're aligned with these values. Only then this actually makes a very, very, very important. In fact, I can add one more right away. Yeah. Service, family, and sincerity and passion. So type 3 in the chat box if you're aligned with these on the chat box. Right? Now, I want you to type a few answers. What is the fastest way to learn anything new, even such as AI agents, etc.? What is the fastest way? Do it yourself. Watch the video, mentor, learn by doing, practice. YouTube. Okay. How many of you want to know after having trained over 60,000, 70,000 people, how many of you want to know a very unique perspective? Studies have shown by Harvard that the fastest way to learn anything is actually by playing games, gamification. So you might have observed that your son actually likes to play games over something else. He has not purchased a book on Fortnite or on Candy Crush or on whatever games, right? But they actually wanted to play the games and race to the top of the leaderboard. You probably even felt that. You're probably watching games and play sports more than actually any of the other activities. Type G if it's an absolute no-brainer and it made sense to you. Perfect. Good. Yes. Now, how many of you via a game learn AI and build for yourself, right? If I give you a leaderboard, would you not want to top it? Obviously, yes. So the fastest, your goal is to only top the global leaderboard. Type T if you're going to absolutely top it. And we have constructed one of the world's best learning application so that you can actually learn and top the leaderboard, right? So number one, this is the world-class look and feel. You have a proper leaderboard where you'll know exactly how many points you have, assist, right? And how much you're learning, how many exercises you have done, so on and so forth, right? So this is a world-class app. Perfect. And step one, you have the career reality. Step two, you have the set your goal card. And because 90% of people don't know where to begin and they're kind of, they don't have a vision or a goal card. And step four, you have the actual bootcamp challenge, a 3-day challenge for you, right? And it's also, and how many of you want to know the fastest way to retain information or knowledge and also absorb it? Type F if you want to know a simple secret. Yes, perfect. The fastest way is micro learning. Gone are the days when you would sit in a lecture for 2 hours or 3 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours and take an exam. You want to learn new concepts in simple, bite-sized lectures. Yes, type M if you agree with me on that. So the app is designed in a way where you have the game. So AI agents, the foundation, you have a simple reading material, which is easy to use. Which is easy to use. And then the AI, the lecture is there in terms of the written notes. And then finally, you have a test. You have a simple test that you'll have to do. That's it. How many of you are okay learning a subject brand new as an absolute beginner and everybody starting out at the same time, same place and topping the leaderboard? Type T if you're okay with that. Yes, perfect. So day one, you have this, day two, so on and so forth. And each lecture is kept as easy, medium, and tough. Are you okay if every lesson is also categorized with easy, medium, tough? Now, here's the ultimate secret. So, how many of you are slow, medium, or fast students? Like you can absorb concepts very, very fast. Then type F. If you're medium in a classroom, type M. And type S if you are slow in classrooms. Yes. Somebody saying slow, somebody saying medium, somebody saying okay. Now, how many of you want to know a small story? When I took the GREs uh, in 2012, something very interesting happened. The exam was adapting to the way I was actually writing. How many of you have taken an adaptive exam? Type A in the chat box. When you are in a school, the teacher teaches all 30 of you, assuming all of you are at the same pace. But that is not true. Some of you are fast, some of you are slow. But if the exam is adaptive, it's going to be so much more cooler. Yes. Perfect, right? Similarly, we have made this actually extremely adaptive. So if you're slow, it'll give you easy questions in the beginning. If you're medium, it'll give you a little more hard questions. If you're a fast student, it'll give you tougher questions. How many of you like that using AI, we are making it customized and personalized to you to learn AI and agents? Yes. Type IIT if you're okay with that experience. Okay, perfect. So, and we have a day and night mode as well for those of you who want a little bit of, right? And how many of you, because of the success of the app, how many people do you think are using the AI agents app right now? Type in the chat box. Any guess? 50, 100? Take a guess. Somebody saying 500, somebody saying 700, somebody saying 1 lakh. Somebody's saying 100. Somebody's saying 200. Somebody's saying 50. Somebody's saying 2,000. Somebody's saying 10,000. Can't read out everybody's. Okay. So the number of people using the AI agent app right now are about 4,659. Okay. Are you ready to go as an absolute beginner and top them? Type T in the chat box if you're okay with that. Perfect. Now, I'm going to give you the link to the app. It is premium. It is exclusive. Even if you have money, you cannot get it in because it's by invite and referral only. So type T if you want to get the app right now. I'm going to be showing it to you on the QR code only once. You can't. After that, usually we charge about $30 a month, which is $360 a year. But I'm going to give it to you for free because you guys are awesome and you're here. And you can start your agent learning app journey right away. Type 5 if you're ready. Type 4 if you're ready. I'm going to scan the QR, show you the QR code right now on the screen and not again. Type 3 if you're ready. Type 2, 1, let's go. Here is a QR code and do the first exercise immediately. Okay, which is once you have the QR code, scan it and complete the career reality section to unlock, and I'll tell you the results right away. You have 2 minutes right now, 120 seconds. For those of you who came late, no problem. You have not missed anything, right? We're starting right now. At least from now, don't miss anything. Scan the QR code on the app and then tell me which color you're on. 90 to 100 is green, 80 to 89 is orange, less than 79 is red. You have 2 minutes. I'm going to put the 2 minutes timer right now. Let's actually give 1 more minute, okay? 3 minutes timer live. Let's go. The QR is literally on the screen. Please look at the QR, figure out Zoom, and nicely do it. Others have gotten it. Perfect. Very good. Somebody saying 79. 79 is, and tell me the color. So somebody saying 85, orange. Somebody saying 78, red. Somebody saying orange. Somebody saying red. Somebody saying green. Okay. Somebody saying red. Somebody saying orange. Somebody saying red. Somebody saying green. Orange, orange, orange. Red, red. So take about 2 more minutes and finish this task right now, guys. Somebody saying red. Yes. Somebody saying orange. How many of you were able to complete this? Somebody saying orange. Somebody saying red. Okay. So last 37 seconds, as you can see on the timer. Somebody saying red. Last 10 seconds. After that, it will be shut off. Okay. Perfect. Time is done. Now, how many of you want the results of all of the 5,300 people? Type 5 in the chat box. Okay. I hope you have done it. Only if you do it, you'll get the results. Okay. So here are the interesting results, which is true. Survival versus growth. Now, about 83% of you have said that you are focused on monthly survival. Only 17% of you have said you're focused on learning continuously. When I say survival, you're barely making ends meet and you're not happy with the salary and dissatisfied with it. Type 1 if you are in that category, right? Many of you have, yeah. The goal is not to scare you. The goal is to genuinely show where it is. Is that helpful? Are you okay if I actually show exactly what is happening? Now, this is very, very interesting. Around 87% of you have said you have expertise in only old skills, but poor in learning new technologies and applications and not having the confidence to actually learn something new. And only about 13% of you have said you're great at current skills and you have invested more than 3 lakhs into your own learning and development over the last 2 years. Right? So type 2 in the chat box if you're on the left side. If you have invested over 3 lakhs and you're actually great in your own current skills, then you can type G in the chat box. Okay. Now, this is really, really interesting. Type 3 if you want to know the third demographic. This is very, very interesting. And okay, around 89% of you have said that AI is potentially going to be, you're fearing the productivity gains of AI and job loss, or that could be very, very real, and you're reactive to the market. So if you or your function or your boss, etc., doesn't have a requirement for you, then unfortunately you could be laid off, or you're potentially also laid off. Now, only about 11% have actually new skills and you're market ready and employable right now. And even you have maybe 2 to 3 offers right now. Genuinely type 3 if that is something that you are in that boat. Okay. How many of you are fearing that? Type 3 in the chat box. Yes. Perfect. And last, most of you are individual driven and not process driven. Okay. This was actually about 79% of you have said you're individual, not process driven. Now, the news is that 81 million jobs were genuinely lost because of recession or the new technologies, war, etc., and are replaced by AI automation. But how many of you want to know the good news? Type G in the chat box if you want to know the good news. 97 million opportunities are going to be created with AI. So I want everybody to type 97 if you're okay capturing a few jobs with AI. Few opportunities. It could be AI, it could be digital coaching, it could be whatever you want, right? Type 97 in the chat box. Perfect. I want everybody to focus on the growth. So let bygones be bygones, but that is a reality. The opportunity or the job can get lost at any time, right? But type 97 if you want. Yeah. So now, what is your rating of AI in the chat box? On a scale of 10, tell me where you stand on the rating for AI. Somebody saying 1, somebody saying 0, somebody saying 4, somebody saying 3, somebody saying 2, somebody saying 1, somebody saying 4, somebody saying 2, somebody saying negatives, somebody saying 3, somebody saying 0. Perfect. Somebody saying 0. Okay, cool. My goal is to get you to understand what is a workflow and an agent. And somebody saying 28. How can you have 28 right now? Don't give me some random numbers. I asked you between 1 and 10. There are only 10 numbers. Correct? 1 to 10, there are 10 numbers, right? Yes. Perfect. Good. So my goal is to at least get you a 50% increase in the next 10 minutes. Is that okay? Type O in the chat box if you're okay with that. Okay. To give you a simple overview of what's happening and get you to the next level very fast. Perfect. Good. Now, a workflow is something that you have to understand. So let's take about 1 minute and tell me in the chat box in your own words, what is a workflow? Okay. Somebody saying SOP, somebody saying end-to-end process or a flow or a feature. Synchronous task, one after the other. Step-by-step process. Work is done in a particular sequence of actions. Sequencing act. Course of action, planned. Perfect, good. So now, step or a sequence, perfect. Workflow is a step-by-step process to do some work, okay? Everybody is correct, nope, right? Good. Now, agents or AI can automate your workflows. Somebody saying stepwise designing of execution of repetitive tasks automatically, independent actions. Now, here are two simple examples for which you will be able to understand AI forever. Type 2 in the chat box if you want to know house basic examples, everyday examples. Okay, what is this lady doing? Type in the chat box. Somebody saying crying, somebody saying cutting onion, somebody saying cutting onion and crying, somebody saying grudging, somebody saying chopping vegetables. That doesn't look like a vegetable. Somebody saying cutting onions and crying. Cutting onions. Perfect. Good. Now, if there are 3 steps to make food. Let's say you're packing food at 7 a.m. for your wife or for your kids, right? Step 1, cut the onions and the vegetables. Step 2, heat the pan and boil and cook the food. And step 3, maybe eat the food or even pack the food, right? How many of you agree step 3 is the most easiest and the best, and step 1 is the most boring and difficult? Type 3 in the chat box if you're okay with me. Perfect, good. So she's chopping onions, you're right. So identify the most boring and repetitive tasks in your own workflow and try to automate that. That's it. Now, another example. What is this man doing? Type in the chat box. Garbage disposal, segregation of garbage, trash, etc. Perfect, good. Waste disposal, yes. Yes, trash removal, dragging, yes, perfect. Now, if there are 3 steps to actually come back to a clean house, let's say the trigger is every Saturday, you actually clear, or every day, let's assume every day you're clearing the trash at 7 a.m. when the maid is coming. Step 1, clear the trash. Step 2, clean the house. And step 3, you come back to a clean house. Would you agree that step 3 is the easiest and that you want to come back to a clean house? Type 3 if you're okay with that. Perfect. Thank you so much. Amazing. So similarly, you want to identify the repetitive and the boring tasks. So that's pretty much it in terms of understanding AI agents. Okay. So whatever is your workflow, figure out what is boring, monotonous, and identify it. So step 1. So there's going to be always, right? Now, what is your understanding of workflow and AI agents? Type in the chat box. Same, scale of 10. 10 is the highest. Great. Thank you so much. Perfect. Yes. I told you, your understanding will increase with simple household examples. Yes. Perfect. Whatever you were before and whatever you are after, have I not fulfilled the promise that 50% to you will increase? Good. Thank you. Now, step 1. This is the simple foundation on which most AI agents are built, right? And you can automate most of your workflows, right? Type, you don't have to type right now. I'm going to teach it. Everybody be ready. If you're ready with a pen and paper, type P in the chat box because these are the only points, one of the few points you have to write. And if this foundation is set, this is the one secret that beginners in our community are actually beating and skyrocketing in our paid community more than even the advanced people. So type P in the chat box. If you have pen, paper ready and you want to know that beginner secret. Number 1, trigger the event that starts the automation, like they receive an email. Number 2, action, tasks that happen automatically after the trigger, such as a reply to an email. And number 3 is the final output. So just like in the example to cook, trigger was your 7 a.m. alarm. action was you started chopping the vegetables or the onions. And step 3, output, was the diced onions or the output. That's it. Now, let's look at a simple example how to build AI agents. Now, let's say you're getting a lot of chat inquiries. Now, we receive, when I first started the course a long time ago, type S in the chat box if you want to know a small story. S for a story. So in 2021 August, when I started pixletests on my own brand, I used to reply manually to all the emails. Students would ask me, hey, how much is the investment to the course? What is the cost of the course? What is the duration of the course? 1 email was fun. 2 replies were fun. 3 was fun. 4 was good. Slowly the volume became 5 a day. Slowly the volume became 10 a day. And then immediately the volume became 20 a day. Do you think that's a boring task after it hits some volume? To reply, I love students. You can see my passion for teaching. But after some time, do you understand? Would you think that's a boring task? Type B if you agree with me. Yes? Perfect. Now, you want to automate it. So today, when I stumbled upon, vibe coding plus building agents, roughly about a year ago, we have automated most of the student inquiries and the chat. So let's now see a simple schematic of the chat that I had built, right? Example, right? How many of you agree that students asking questions daily is repetitive? So number one, when a chat message is received, the agent looks at it, and then there is a model behind OpenAI, and you can actually play around with it. It will reply to that. Okay, so let's look at the schematic. Trigger, action. So trigger is the first step. Then you have the agent as the second step. The action, the agent will process how much is the course fees, how much is everything else. And 3 is the output. So how many of you want a quick recap of this? Type R in the chat box. Okay. Perfect. Good. So trigger, action, output. That's it. Perfect. Good. Now, and each agent has nodes. So here is the node. So you have trigger, node 1, node 2, and node 3. Okay. When all the nodes are correctly set up on the background, the color becomes green. Can you see the green and the tick mark here? Type G if you're able to see that. Very good. Excellent. Now, how many of you want to take a quick test? Type T in the chat box if you want to take it. Perfect. Good. Excellent. So, which of these is correctly set up? On the left or on the right? Type L if it is left, type R if it is right. Yes, many of you have got it right. L is the right answer. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. Perfect. So now what I'm going to do is, I am going to go, and how many of you want to see a demo of this live that I had built on my site? Type D for demo. Jay, show me the demo. Yes, you want to see the demo. Okay. So I'm going to be showing you what I've already built. I'm going to go to my site, which you have access to, right? And I'm going to really ask it here. Ask me anything. Just curious, how many, so this is a demo, okay? How many lectures are there? Type S if you want me to send this. So I'm on my site and I'm going to be sending this. Can I send it for you? Yes. So I built the chatbot inside it. It's not fully updated. It's called Compass. I love the word Compass, and it's going to send. So it's going to think, and it's going to, now the second step, it's actually going inside and the output has come out. Jen, the bootcamp has 30 core chapters. You've already finished 12 chapters. This is our paid community. All of them have access to this compass. How many of you definitely like this? Type C in the chat box. So compass is going to read the student where he is, what she is doing, how many lectures she's finished, and remember it's micro learning with gamification, and then it's going to give them the real time output. So it's demo, so please use it wisely, and you have access to it for the duration of this session and the upcoming bootcamp. You will have access. How many of you want to play around with compass later? Type C in the chat box. Yes. Okay, so I'll give you about 5 minutes. Ask it simple questions. Don't worry about the output. Are you okay? Because it's still a demo. Let me put a 5-minute timer. Play around with the demo. Actually, we'll do this. So I'm going to put a 2-minute timer. Your task is go to the chatbot inside the app, play around and ask it any one question. Just ask a simple question. I asked a simple question. How many lectures are there? Okay. All the information is not fed out yet. But ask one simple question. And once you have finished it, type 2 in the chat box for 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, you have finished that. So it's on the learning app and you will be able to find compass right here. So it'll be on the right bottom. Okay. Are you okay with this mission? Type 2 in the chat box. Yes. Let's go and ask it. Okay. Don't do the coach. That's another one. So you can ask the compass. Yeah. Once you have finished the task, type D for done. Last 43 seconds. Ask 1 or 2 simple questions. The database is being built. So I can keep changing the database and I can start playing around with it. Type D once you're done. Yes, done. D for done. Awesome. Great. Good. So now you've been able to use a chatbot agent, a simple chatbot agent with questions. Perfect. Good. Now, how many of you are ready to take a few more test questions? So the answer for this was left. On the left side, you have the left is the right answer. Perfect. Time's up. Thank you so much. It's answering questions well. Thank you so much. Yes, perfect. So the database will be updated slowly and slowly as it actually, you do more and more exercises. Like I said, how many of you want personal learning? Type P in the chat box. Good, perfect. Now, in terms of my own salary growth, so story time. How many of you want a story? Type S in the chat box. So I did not do well in college. Yes, I went to IIT, but I was distracted. I was not very motivated. So for some reason, my IIT marks, based on that, I got frankly, not a great placement, around 5.5 lakhs salary at that time in 2010, which meant I got 36,500. And that was a day 10 placement. The reason I'm sharing this with you is because at that time I was very, very demotivated and dejected. But for me, what happened right after, how many of you have been in such a similar situation? Type D in the chat box. So I felt like I had let my father down because, with a lot of effort and, hard work, I got into IIT, but IIT, I was kind of cruising along, not doing, tooling around, not doing too much. At that point, like I said, my brother, who was also one of my best mentors, he came back from the US and he suggested I take up the GREs, I do well and get into a great college. And after a lot of investment from my family, I taken their support. I did really well in GRE. I went to the US, and that's when my life changed around because I met some of the best mentors and right gurus, coaches, and faculty who showed me that it is much easier to think about the future and future technologies. And that's how, just within 18, 20 months, my own package had grown to over $100,000 at that time, which was actually great because my life was on top of the world. At American Express, I was in the risk analytics team. At that time, analytics was picking up huge. How many of you have seen the potential of being with the right place, right time, right mentor? Type 10 in the chat box if you are in agreement with me on that. Yes. Type 10 in the chat box if you're in agreement with me. Yes. Perfect. Excellent. Thank you so much, guys. Now, and this is my own flashback. Like I said, my father had always said, knowledge is power. And invest completely in Saraswati Devi and Lakshmi Devi will follow. So we came, like I said, from a middle class family. This is 1994 in Kuwait, where I grew up. I was shy from a middle class family. I was completely non-tech. And how many of you can genuinely relate with these values? Type 1 in the chat box. If these values are not aligned with them, then the community and the rest of the session also doesn't make sense. Once again, I would request you to maybe leave if that is not something that is aligned with you, because values will be there for the long term, right? And we have so many more success testimonials. So Rahul, when he came, he was asking about simple, basic things. He had no clue about AI, but once he finished the AI program and the certification at the end, he got a lot of clarity and he was able to build and create video agents, voice bot agents, chatbot agents, so on and so forth. Second, Dr. Ajit, he had taken courses elsewhere, but he never completed them. And he was very, very scared when he came in. He was also able to build very fast agents and actually do the live implementation of many of the things. And last but not the least, Lavanya came in with so many doubts. She had actually at that time was going through a financial crisis as well, but she came and her life had also changed because she was actually took a gap year of about 5 to 10 years, and she also came in, right? But I also like the story of Srikala, who couldn't speak too much, but she was also able to actually be on top of the leaderboard of even experienced people. from Microsoft, Amazon, CTS, Cognizant, and she was able to do very, very well. She has a throat issue, never touched, didn't know, write any Python, no agents, nothing. She also was able to write and build small agents. How many of you would like to be on my Hall of Fame? Type H in the chat box. The only person here technical is Samiksha. Just this is the lecture. Yes, perfect. Now, AI skilled workers. So earlier it used to be prompt engineering. After that, it became about Claude, and now it's Claude Code, Grok, and agents. So AI skilled workers are the hot new in-demand professionals, right? And industries impacted by AI are cybersecurity, manufacturing, you name it. And the most important one is AI agent creator roles, right? So now is the era of agents, and they are going to be doing really, really well. Perfect. And now let's do a few tests. How many of you would like to do a few tests? Okay, so I'm going to go back to the app and let's do it right now. Let's read it and do it together, okay? AI agents, the future of automation. What is an AI agent? An agent is a software program that can perceive its environment, make decisions, and take actions to achieve goals, all with minimal human intervention. Think of it like a smart assistant that doesn't just answer questions, but actually does things for you. Types of AI agents: simple reflex agent, model-based agent, goal-based agent, learning agents. First, react to current input only. Second is maintains an internal state. Third is works towards specific objectives. Fourth is improves an experience. Why AI agents matter? They automate complex multi-step tasks. They can browse the web, write code, and analyze data. They are the backbone of modern AI applications such as ChatGPT plugins, AutoGPT, and more. So I'm going to continue to the test. Ready to take this test? You have 2 minutes. Let's go and do it right now. An AI agent can dash its environment, make decisions, and take dash to achieve its goals. Type 1 if you believe it's delete. Type 2 it's compile. Type 3 it's download. Type 4 it's sleep. Type 5 it's reboot. 6 perceive. 7 ignore. 8 actions. 9 format. Which one is the right answer? Write it properly, guys. You have 10 points for this. 10 gold coins, sorry. Think carefully. You have 60 seconds. Perfect. Good. 6 and 8. So let me drag 6 for you. I'm going to drag 6. Yeah, I dragged 6 and I'm going to drag 8. Let me check the answer. Yes, you guys got it right. Absolutely. Perfect. Type N if you're enjoying this and you want me to go to the next section. Good. So I typed N. Next, let's take this. How many of you are going to get this? So number one, simple reflex agent works towards specific objectives. Two, improves on experience. Three, reacts to correct input. Four, maintains an internal state. Which one is the right answer? So one, simple reflex agent works towards specific objectives. Reacts. So I'm going to do three. Okay. Second one, model-based agent works. Model-based agent works towards specific objectives, improves from experience, maintains an internal state. Which one is the right answer? Maintains an internal state. Very good. Goal-based agent. Three. Three would be works towards specific objectives, improves from experience. Good. Learning agent. Four. Improves from experience. How many of you want me to check the answer? Type C in the chat box. Let me check it for you. Yes, perfect matches. Awesome. How many of you are enjoying this? Perfect. So we finished this. Let's go to the next chapter. How many of you are ready for test 3? Okay, complete the agent flow. Build a daily weather WhatsApp agent. 2 nodes are already placed. Drag the missing one to complete the flow. City input. 1. AI brain. 2. Email output. 3. Loop. Which one is the right answer? AI brain. Very good. Done. Good. So I'm going to check the answer for you. So this is a simple drag and drop for NA10, which is one of the basic AI agent creators. Right? How many of you are enjoying this? Type E and you want to move to the next one. Type E if you want to move to the next one. Perfect. Good. So I'm going to go to test 4, which is complete the agent fold. Build an email checker and auto reply agent. The first node is placed. Drag the 2 missing nodes in the correct order. Email trigger, drag 1, drag 2. 1. AI brain, 2. Send reply, 3. Filter, 4. Loop. Which one is the right answer? AI brain and send reply. Perfect. Good. So I'm going to check the answer right now. Good. Excellent. Now, how many of you want to do the next exercise? Type N in the chat box. Yes, I'm going to do the next exercise. Perfect. Build a job posting agent. Build the full flow by dragging 3 nodes in the correct order. Perfect. A lot of you got it right. So it's one, let me drag job form. Number two, AI brain. And number three, post to LinkedIn. Simple, easy peasy. Let me hit check answer and it should be right. Perfect. Yes, you guys got it right. How many of you are genuinely learning, micro learning? And if you can see, as time progresses, my exercises are becoming tougher and tougher. Are you able to see that? Type W for wow in the chat box. Yes. So next exercise become tougher and tougher. Perfect. Good. Now, 90% of the top 10 companies will be tech and AI is powering most of it. Okay. Once again, our values and mission is to help people build simple, learn AI agents and be able to build it. And we are really here to solve and help a million rural people, right? And all of us are in a beautiful community. We want to grow and support each other. Type V if you're aligned with these values. V for values. Perfect. Thank you so much. This is Aishwarya Mulli. She had no clue about AI. She was, in fact, very, very scared, right? And once she learned, she was able to understand the gamified micro learning on the app. She was actually able to learn and do better in her own job compared to other people who are actually even more advanced users, right? How many of you want to be like Aishwarya? Type A in the chat box. Perfect. Yes. Right. And many more great outcomes are there. Okay. Now, our roadmap is very simple. Upskill in AI, learn AI basics, projects, and community. Now, okay, before we learn more, do you want to know how others such as Aishwarya or Ritesh, others became very, very successful? And the one secret why basically beginners in our community are able to do much better than all of the other people, even the advanced people. Type one in the chat box if you want to know these lifelong basic lessons. And I'm going to give it to you, these simple principles. Yeah. My mentor had told me I want as many ones as possible in the chat box. Yes, a lot of people have. He had told me that, Jay, your problem is not information. In fact, there's too much information. Focused implementation is the most important, not time. So even now, I have only about 4 apps on my phone, and my phone is almost always on grayscale to make sure that we are staying focused. Number 2, my mentor had told me systems work, people will fail. Yes, you'll get excited. I know even now many of you are doing many things, but only some of you are actually making notes, writing it. That's the most important. I told you in the beginning, right? If there are 6 steps to make a pizza, if you jumble up the steps, what will happen? You won't get a pizza. You won't even get a dosa. You'll get something else, right? And if my mentor had told me to surrender on one leg for 90 days, I would do it. Not that he had asked me to. And last, the most important, my mentor had told me, don't be cheap on your way to greatness. Invest in premium, not freemium. Right? I was also trying to use crack software at IIT and all of that, but nothing changed. But the moment you make a premium investment, only then things start shifting. So type IIT in the chat box if you are aligned with these 3 principles. Guys, I want everybody to type it, because without principles, you'll keep swimming in YouTube. You'll keep doing a lot of things. You won't get an outcome. Right? And we are looking for outcomes, strong outcome. Yes. Type IIT in the chat box. Yes, perfect. Now, so I want to prove to you, AI is the fastest way to learn AI, and AI is the easiest way to learn AI. and we did it, so you can too. Now, how do you build AI agents fast? Let's build one AI agent and I'll show you a live demo. But do you guys want to know the one secret again that beginners are using to actually even beat 15 plus years of experience in tech right now? Type one if you want to know this secret. Very good. Okay. So what is this? Type in the chat box. Perfect. This is BUN. This is the BUN framework. Build, understand, and navigate AI agents super fast using simple voice prompts. So your typing speed, studies have shown, is 40 words per minute. This was done by basic research by Stanford. But your voice speed is 100 words per minute, and all of us think at the same speed, 1,000 words per minute. So logically, you should be actually speaking. Your voice should be really good, right? So how many of you want to see me build one live in front of you using the BUN method right now? Type one in the chat box. So I'm going to go to a small tool. So let's take a small story. Now, in how many of you want to know a small story? Type S in the chat box. So in 2021 and 2022, we used to do a lot of IVRS calls, telecalls, to get students to remind them about, to come to the class. How many of you hated that? Not our calls, but in general, how many of you don't like telecalls? Type T in the chat box. Telecalls are annoying, they're intrusive, and even we would not like to send telecalls to others because it is kind of very, very annoying. But I also don't like receiving telecalls. But how many of you agree telecalls are necessary? Type why if they are necessary. How many of you agree currently the issue I found in 2021, 2022 was most of the IVRS calls and etc. they are not intelligent because you have to just pick type one if you have lost your baggage, type two if you want to, so on and so forth, right? That's the problem. So if there was a way, but in 2025, around last year, I stumbled on this really good AI agent where you can build voice agents. Yes. Okay. So traditional IVRS calls are rules based, but if you can build intelligent voice agents, then you can get more call quality. So let's actually build the voice agent right now. So I'm going to go ahead here. Okay, so I'm going to build a voice agent in front of you right now. Okay, so let's try and do this. Type A if you're okay if I give this the goal. If you're okay with me giving this, okay, good. Okay. At the end of the masterclass, there's going to be an opportunity to enroll into a live 3-day bootcamp. Okay. Into the okay. How many of you want me to publish all these three? Type P in the chat box. Are you okay if I publish this for you? I want everybody to type P. Do you have any other points? If you have no more points, type N and I'll publish this for you. Let's go and type publish. So I want to publish it and let's do this live.
Hi, quick reminder. Your iMasterclass session starts in 10 minutes at 7:15 p.m. See you soon. See you soon.
Okay, thank you so much. I might not be able to attend. Can you send me a recording?
I'm sorry, but there will be no recordings of the session as it is live. I encourage you to attend if you can, as it will be a valuable experience. Remember to come with pen and paper to take notes. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to ask.
Got it. Okay, no problem. Is there any higher program or a course at the end?
Yes, at the end of the masterclass, there will be an opportunity to enroll in a live 3-day bootcamp. The investment for the bootcamp is Rs 59999, and you will receive a certificate upon completion. It's a great way to deepen your learning. Let me know if you'd like more details.
Got it. Okay. Thank you so much. And thanks. Bye.
You're very welcome. You're very
Awesome. How many of you like that? Type L in the chat box. Simple, easy demo. Now I'm going to make this much more better. How many of you want me to make better? So I saw that it was not able to give this part clear. So I'm going to be making this better. 60,000 with certificate at the end. No recordings. This is like, okay. So now I'm going to be doing this and then I'm just going to go to my favorite tool right now, which is Grok. And it's mind blowing because Grok, I believe, is much better than. Okay, now I'm going to use the bun method to actually give this a much better prompt. All right, so here I want you to, I'm giving this to Vappy, which is a voice agent. Can you make the prompt much better? So at the end of the masterclass, there'll be an opportunity and the faculty is going to be Jayant Rasamsetti from IIT Madras. And yes, also tell them that in the masterclass, there are going to be the 2-hour masterclass, they're going to be talking about voice agents and chatbot agents, and they'll be building this live. Thank you. Yes, these are free tools right now. Okay, and I'm going to be doing this. So now Grok is going to give me the actual prompts. So I gave it a voice prompt. And how long did this take me? Type in the chat box how long this took me. So let me take a few prompts that are good. This masterclass is led by Jayant Rasamsetti. So I like this line. So I'm going to copy paste this line. Rasamsetti. So this is good. Okay. The last line I'll be. Yeah. And I like this line. completely live. We're going to be building chatbots. Okay. Now, how many of you want me to publish this? So using a simple voice agent, I was able to generate this. Type P if you want me to publish this right now. Okay. Everybody type P in the chat box. I want. Perfect. So I'm going to hit publish. Let's hit publish. Now let's talk to the same agent.
Hi, quick reminder. Your AI Masterclass session starts in 10 minutes at 7:15 p.m. See you soon. See you soon.
One sec. Why is it saying see you soon 2 times? Must be a small bug. Okay, let's just get rid of this. Yeah, I just got rid of that.
Hi, quick reminder. Your AI Masterclass session starts in 10 minutes at 7:15 p.m.
Got it. I might not be able to attend. Is there a recording?
I understand it can be tough to make it sometimes. However, this masterclass is completely live and interactive. There won't be any recordings available afterward. So it's best to join live to get the full experience and ask questions in real time. If you can, do try to attend with a pen and paper to make notes. It'll really help you get the most out of the session.
Okay, got it. So what are they going to cover live demos in these sessions?
Great question. The masterclass, led by Jayanth Rasamseti from IIT Madras, is a focused 2-hour live session all about voice agents and chatbot agents. It's designed to be interactive, so you'll not only learn the concepts but also see live demonstrations showing how these agents work in real time. You can ask questions as you go along, making it a hands-on learning experience. So definitely come ready with your pen and paper to capture all the insights.
Okay, and at the end, do you have like a higher program? What is the cost?
Absolutely. At the end of the masterclass, you'll have the opportunity to enroll in a live 3-day bootcamp that dives even deeper into voice and chatbot agents. The investment for this bootcamp is INR 60,000, and upon successful completion, you'll receive a certificate. It's a fantastic way to build on what you learn in the masterclass with more hands-on experience and expert guidance.
Okay, thank you so much. Bye.
You're very welcome.
Okay, how many of you genuinely like the enhanced prompt that I used using the bun method and I was able to create a much faster, cleaner prompt? Type W for genuinely getting warped. Yes, perfect. Okay, so the bun is a super fast method to actually learn and actually implement and deploy agents right now, not later. Perfect, good. So that's about voice agents, and we used VAPI and we used Grok, two tools to actually do this right now. And the chatbot tool was there internal to us. So pixeletest actually had made that. Okay. Okay, so when Dakshinmurthy came to us, he had absolutely, he came from actually very, very scared and he was just curious and exploring. But once he understood these, he actually got a lot of interest in PhD. And after he finished this, also, he went on to do get actually become a lot more technical and he got an interest in that, right? And we have many, many, many countless stories like that. Okay. So step one, fast train AI, use AI to learn AI. Two must have skills, rich and happy AI careers. Now, let's look at a few more challenges. How many of you are not receiving many interview calls at all? There is absolutely nothing you're receiving. Type 1 in the chat box. Number 2, you're receiving calls, but you can't convert at all. Type 2 in the chat box. Number 3, you get an offer, but not your desired CTC. Type 3 in the chat box if this is the problem that you're having. You got maybe, you're expecting a 15 lakh package, but you got maybe 14 lakhs, a little less. Yes. So, how do you get AI jobs super duper fast, even if actually you have absolutely no background? Well, let's look at this, right? Type one if you genuinely want to know the one smart trick that beginners are using to actually beat even some of the advanced people in our community. And you don't need to know any of the older strategies because newer strategies are helping. Somebody's asking N8N. N8N is old, right? My belief is Grok and all of these, what I have shown you, are actually doing much, much better to build agents and move much more faster, right? Type in the chat box what this is. This is jam. So jam, jelly, jam, strawberry jam, jelly. Yes, perfect. This is the jam framework. Look at the job that you want in the future, analyze it, and then market to that job, right? So what job should I do after to upskill? Analyze the job deeply and then market. Where can this solution be used? You have to do it on the terminal. Yes, you can. You can build it using Grok as well. Yeah. And where can this solution be used? Okay. So let's look at bun and jam together. So if you use the basics, so you can build agents using the bun framework. So you get between 10 to 25 LPA. You can learn Python, voice prompting, etc. Right? And if you learn multi-agents with multi-terminals, you can automate workflows and deploy and improve your own productivity. That you can get between 15 to 40 LPA. That is potentially, right? No guaranteeing any of these. And finally, forward deployed engineer, the most important role. Type F if you want to know that secret name, which is the most, I believe, the most lethal role right now in terms of both, because you need the product acknowledgement, product manager, or knowledge of the product and the requirements, and a little bit of sales. And also you need tech aspects. This is the highest paid right now, which is the forward deployed engineer. You'll be able to understand the roles, build skills, projects, and get the job. This is between 25 to 1.4, and even potentially it can go to 5 to 6 crores. So type 1, 2, or 3. In which indicative band are you? Somebody saying 1, somebody saying 2. Type what you would aspire to. You can type in the chat box, guys. Good. So whatever is your indicative band, whatever you desire, take that number. You have that number in your mind, right? Approximate that number. Has everybody approximated it? Type A in the chat box. Your desired approximated number. If you have approximated that number, keep that number in your mind. Don't tell anybody. Just, or you know what? Just type in the chat box once again what you have approximated. You can tell me because it's private, right? Type it out. That number, don't you think it's fair to invest 20% of that number into your own upskilling to attain that number? Now tell me what 20% of that number is. Suppose if my desired salary is 40 LPA, suppose, I don't know what yours is, then 20% of 40 is 8. So tell me in the chat box what that number is. Let me do an example for you. Nope, don't do my number, do your number. So suppose if your desired salary was 10, then 20% of 10 is 2. Suppose if your desired salary is 40, then 20% of 40 is 8. Suppose if my desired salary is 3 crores, then 20% of 3 is 60 lakhs. Okay, so tell me this number. Type in the chat box what is your desired salary and type 20% of that. Are you clear? Let's take 2 minutes. Okay, can you tell me what your desired was? Don't change it. Okay. Yeah, these are some sample examples I've given you. 15 LPA, 20% of 15 is. Okay, so okay. So somebody saying 14. So for 14, the number will be okay. Done. So tell me what your desired package is and type in the chat box, and then you can do the next number. Okay. So forward deployed engineer has both the skills and the projects, and you can get the job. Right now, AI is used everywhere, and this was Ajit. Now, I love this question. How many of you are ready to take a question? Type 2 in the chat box if you're ready to take this question. Which famous company said this role may not exist in 12 months? Type in the chat box, guys. So this is $570,000, and the base is 300,000. The equity is 220. So basically, about if you adjust for the 100 rupees, give or take, it's 5.7 crores. The role may not exist. So this role may not exist was written. Somebody saying Google, somebody saying Microsoft, somebody saying Apple. Type in the chat box which one you think it is. So this is real. Whatever you learn might not even be there, right? So this was actually given by the Anthropic, right? So whatever you learn is changing super duper fast now, but learning in itself won't. So do you want to know the one simple trick how people are making on complete autopilot 50K a month? Type 5 in the chat box. This is absolute beginners. Even 40K or 30K. Type in the chat box right now, guys. So take a guess. What is this? Somebody saying so specifically. Black tea. Tea. This is the The T framework. Teach anything that you like, earn and adapt. Build small communities that where, because given that software is becoming less expensive. Content is becoming less expensive. So the only way what will become more and more valuable is the most valuable will be live. How many of you agree live like this is going to be the most valuable as time progresses? Type 3 if you agree with me on that. So live events, live coaching, live workshops will be super duper important as time progresses. Yes. So we believe, my reasoning is that fastest way to learn is to teach. Teaching is a service. AI is changing fast. People must keep learning. Do not depend on one income. Build many income sources. Passive income means money comes in even when you're not working. Imagine earning 50K a month just by building a small community and helping a few others. Type 5 in the chat box if you're okay with this. Yes. How many of you have only one source of income? Type 1 in the chat box, and you would like to build multiple sources of income. Type 1. What happens if your job is genuinely lost? Not trying to scare you. I'm asking you a genuine question. Do you even have a backup? Do you have, but incomes will, expenses will keep shooting up, but you need something. Even if you upskill, what happens if you lose the job or don't get selected? Don't worry about that. We can train. Yes, we can train. Don't worry about what to teach. You can find your niche very, very fast. Okay. So what happens if you do nothing? Genuinely, we believe if you stay in your current situation and don't learn anything and invest, how much will it hurt? First, your potential salary could be gone. Like it stays small. You could be earning 15 lakh or more potentially every year. Your skills get old, which is like 5 lakhs per year going down the drain. Your pay goes super slow, only 10% while AI folks zoom past you. You're not solving hard problems. You're solving older problems, which are pretty much really, I believe, monotonous and boring. And you don't have good teammates. All the best people are coming to AI, building AI, or even coaching with AI, etc. Right? And work from your couch. You might actually lose out on your work from home because the best opportunities are for people who actually know and how to deploy and actually do the vibe coding, etc. Really, really well. Right. And what is the number one reason why beginners don't get started? Type in the chat box. The number one reason why people don't get started, we believe, is because of nerves. You actually think it's very, very difficult, but it's very, very simple. And absolute beginners are doing much better than even experienced people because all the experienced people love to get overwhelmed and go very, very deep into technology and all. You must go, but you should have a proven roadmap to even building side income. Yes. Yeah, I know you have a lot of doubts. You'll have a lot of fears, distraction, platform, but we are here to serve you and support you. Yes. Now, finally, how can you apply these three to potentially increase your salary and get your side income as well? Yes. Now you have a choice. You can do it yourself alone, or you can do it with us in a proven system mentoring and with guaranteed results in 3 to 6 months fast. So There's a lot of trial and error, scattered information, uncertain results, and it might take even 2 or 3 years. Now, imagine being able to, do I have your permission to talk about the offer? Type O in the chat box. I want everybody to type O in the chat box. Yes, perfect. Imagine being able to recover the lost growth in the same old careers, settle abroad, potentially continuously attract, build a like-minded, right? Create breakthrough AI solutions, pay your debts, right? Now, we don't take in everybody. Before I give you the offer, I would love for you to fill the free application form. Why should we select you? What is so special about you that we, right? Number one, are you having a lot of experience? Are you having a lot of passion, a lot of hard work or smart work? Type which of these resonate with you in the chat box right now. Which of these resonate with you guys? Somebody saying all. Okay, good. Almost all. Yes, perfect. Good. Okay, good. So we are very, very proud and delighted to invite you to our prestigious program, which is the 3-day, the world's first AI community and the 3-day boot camp where you want to build this life. Now, I've shown you a chatbot agent. I've shown you a voice agent. Plus, we're going to have other additional bonus agents, which is N8N. How many of you want to build this live with me and another faculty? In 9 hours of learning, type 9 in the chat box because you can listen to all of this information, but you have to do it hands on, like the way I have done it. Type 9 in the chat box if you're okay with that. Yes. And how many of you you probably have attended many places, but you have not been pushed to actually do it. Right now, I showed you the live chatbot and you've done the chatbot, but how many of you want to build it for yourself? Type 9 in the chat box right now. Yes. Perfect. Good. Excellent. So we don't take in everybody. I'll be revealing you the QR code and the form right now. So please fill the scholarship. It's only, right? Type 9 if you're ready for the scholarship form. And we don't take in everybody. So please fill the scholarship form right now. Give your best. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here's the scholarship form. Go fill it. Select your bootcamp date on the form itself. I'm not going to be reading out your names or I'm not going to be showing you the dates. Select your available batch dates on the bootcamp and type D done in the chat box once you have finished. No, QR is working fine. Just refresh and check it. I'm not going to be sending you the link. It works fine. Just scan and go. Guys, please fill the scholarship and application form right now. Let's put a 5-minute timer for this. Three minutes, 42 seconds left. Hurry up. Yeah, write your best answers and let's go for it. Yeah. I want to learn AI so I can learn more and earn more. I want to invest in the next 15 minutes and time because I want to learn AI and launch my coaching. I want to build a multi-agent solution for farmers. I want to invest money in the next 15 minutes and time because I want to upskill in AI. I'm hardworking, sincere, and doing well. Okay, very well. Okay. 2 minutes, 51 seconds. I kept the QR code here. We're now going to be giving you the link, please. I want to learn and build complex agents for businesses and myself. Very good. I want to invest money and because I want to learn AI and launch my coaching. Okay, good. I want to improve my current situation at work and have a stable income to pay off debts and support my family. I'm happy to support your community going forward and by investing my time. Yes, perfect. Good. I want to invest next 15 minutes in time because I want to upskill in AI because I want to shift my team. Last 90 seconds, 1 minute, 29 seconds. Hurry up, guys. I can't call out everybody's answers. I know the answers are personal, but I'm not reading the name only because of the answer. Okay. Complete the application form. You're not going to get this scholarship right. How many of you want 2 more minutes? Passionate about learning AI from basics. I want to invest money in the next 15 minutes. I want to grow my already existing coaching. Oh, I have a passion to learn and earn, teach in my community and increase and be different sources of income. I can't read out everybody's names. Okay. Okay. How many of you have finished and you have selected your slot? So your slot is subject to approval. Awesome. Okay. So last time's up, guys. So no worries if you have not finished. Now let's listen to the offer. So you've finished your slot, right? Type F once you have done. Yes, many of you have done it. Thank you. I already placed the timer. I finished the QR code and the slots are done. So no worries, you can. We are very, very proud and delighted to invite you to a prestigious 3-day bootcamp where you'll be building this live with me. How many of you want to build this live? Type 9 in the chat box. Type 9 if you're okay building this live with me. Okay? Perfect. The world's best and AI first community in terms and the applied AI fellowship. So this is the first 3-day bootcamp dedicated to this, where you're going to do hands-on, get certified, and do it for yourself. The projects are going to be on your name and on you. Yeah, the first best AI agentic community with a leaderboard. How many of you want to have a live leaderboard with live submission and compete with others? Somebody's saying, okay, let me listen to one more. To restart my career and gap after demands in AI and emerging technologies. I want to invest next 15 minutes in time because I want to upskill in AI and get a job fast. Okay, perfect. Type IIT if you want to know the no-brainer offer. So the Applied AI Fellowship Bronze, the value of the ticket is 25,000 rupees. I've done live trainings and live coaching, but this is going to be online on Zoom. Now we have two types of bonuses, mystery bonus and fast action bonus. So only a few of you are going to get it. There are 11 mystery bonuses and 10 fast action bonuses. So 11 and 10. So type FF in the chat box if you're okay getting the mystery and the fast action bonus. Okay, first is the placement self-serve support system. So how do you want to get a job, etc. Clarity on what to apply, which FD role, etc. All of that is also going to, and the value of this is 5,000 rupees. No, that is the portal is the self-paced one. This is live. The dates you have selected are live. We'll be making you do 9 hours of live hands-on like this, like a Zoom. Are you guys clear about that? No, we'll be giving you the recordings of the bootcamp. So this one was a 2.5 hour session, but those will be 9 hours. We'll be giving you that for a limited period of time. Okay. Now, you have already selected the 3-day live bootcamp. The batch date is written on the application form. It's going to be Friday, Saturday, Sundays. Are you okay coming at 7:15 on your laptop properly with your guns blazing to make a chatbot, make a voice agent bot, and I have mystery and fast action pieces that you will love. You can showcase to your employer and you can get started with the digital coaching immediately. How many of you want it fun and fast? Type 9 in the chat box. I know many of you have attended many bootcamps, sessions. Nothing wrong with that. But if you don't do hands-on, you're not going to get the real feel of building an agent. And if you don't build an agent, it's going to look very bad on me. I'm going to make, even if you're absolute beginner, I'll make you do the agent. Okay? Is that okay? So you're going to get the placement support self-service system plus the mock interview. These are recorded courses that you're going to get right away as well. Plus, how many of you want my best course right now? My best offering. Type 2 if you want to know that. I want as many 2s as possible. Yes. How many of you agree? In addition to that, you also need some sort of live support. So whatever you have learned here, you wanted a revision, etc. I'm doing twice a week, weekly live Q&A, Mondays and Wednesdays. Like I promised, Wednesdays is going to be the inner circle or sessions wherein we do charity. So whatever you are making is actually a donation, not think of it like an investment/donation. 5% of that is given to one nonprofit of ours, which I'll tell you the name. So, and agents are coming every week. So Mondays and Wednesdays, we have weekly live sessions with me or another faculty. How many of you agree? Learning new agents, new piece or AI every week is important. Type 2 in the chat box. Are you okay with me coming and solving your questions? Type 2 in the chat box. That's about the value of that is 5,000. Plus, in the Wednesday calls, we also have customized career counseling and hot seat. In case for any reason, Mondays and Wednesdays, you're not able to attend the 1-2 hour sessions, you're also going to be getting the recordings for that. How many of you are okay with having an LMS, which I built for you, with you, right? With all of the lectures, type FF in the chat box. So these are the fast action bonuses. Only 10 of them will have it. The remaining 10 are going to get the mystery bonuses. Now, the best mystery bonus. And I love this. How many of you want this? Type M if you genuinely want the mystery bonus. The outcome for attending the live sessions is the any doubts you have if you're applying for a job or coaching or you're building an agent, you're stuck, I'll get you unstuck. Next is on my team. About only 10 people are going to get the community. The app is paid $30 a month. You can go and check it out. But I'm going to give 10 of you guys for free the app. You have experienced the app, right? How many of you genuinely think the app is world class and you want that app for free? Type A in the chat box if you want the app for free right now until the duration of the bootcamp. And you can top the leaderboard. Type A in the chat box. You can learn all the agents. We are updating the lectures, etc. So the value of that is 5,000 a month, but I'm going to give you that as a mystery bonus once you finish the transaction and come in. So right now the entire stack is 25 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5, which is coming to 10 plus 25, 35, 35, 45, 50. 50,000 it's come. Now, plus we're also going to be building using vibe coding, basically, which is becoming programming anyways, right? On terminals using Claude Code and Lovable. We're going to be building your own website. How many of you have a personal branded website? You never had a site. Type N, and if you want to build your website for yourself, you can showcase to your recruiters, to your students, etc. So all of them will have that outcome. The value of the entire bundle is 60K as we speak, but only if you're genuinely passionate about the mission, you come in. Do not do the transaction if you're not aligned on the mission. Type M if you want to know the mission. Okay. So even for this, when I used to sell it for retail, even now we are doing it a little bit for Microsoft, for some of the training companies. The mission is, so you're going to get the bundle, the 3-day bootcamp, which you have selected the date and the slot, the live classes, plus the recorded sessions, plus the world-class agentic app. Only 10 of you get that, and 10 of you will get the live classes, right? Plus the 24/7 access to the app, which is mystery. And if you, even if you bundle all of this, it's actually a lot more outside. But since we are a one-to-many setting, right? Type G if it's an absolute no-brainer, even to invest 60K for this. Yes. But the mission, and once again, the live classes are on Mondays and Wednesdays at 7:15 IST right now. 2 hours plus recordings are available for you. But before you make the payment, listen to the mission and join in. Okay. So my father had come from actually a very, very small town called Chittigudur. It's actually a village of the coast of coastal Andhra Pradesh. Not fully coast, but about 20 kilometers inside. And he was one of the 7 brothers. And he was one of the only persons who was educated because his brother had educated him. And he came out and his life got changed. And the remaining 6 siblings were there back in the village only. And we were benefactors of that. Me and my brother, we went to Kuwait, got the greatest education. And he was just obsessed about giving us the best resources. It was not the best clothes. It was not what we did, but it was only about knowledge and education, right? But whenever he had trained me or given me whenever he spoke to me, he always had one thing, which was how do we go about and help more people? Many, many gems are there in rural India, etc., who are very, very smart, but they don't get enough opportunities. So, and he tried. He kept an institute. Type S if you want to know this. Yes. So he tried. He did his part. He started an institute called Srinivasa Electronics. It was an instrumentation and design. So he tried to get people, train them in Hyderabad, and they would go to Kuwait, but that didn't work out. So my mission now for pixletests is to help genuinely people get skilled in the latest tools and technologies. And there are so many gems out there, and give at least 1 or 2 people that right adequate input so that the rest of the downstream family is changed. If you genuinely believe in that, come in, finish the transaction and come in. Otherwise, don't come in. Are you aligned with that mission to make India potentially the AI capital of the world, right? And there's so much talent out there. So if you want to be part of the mission, join us, support us, and help us help you. Yes. Now, because the mission is really, really important for me or us, right? Here's the final scholarship offer if you act right now. For the next 15 minutes, I'm going to keep a timer, and the link is customized to you. You don't have to invest 60,000. You don't have to invest 40K. You don't even have to invest 30K. You don't even have to invest 15K. All you do have to invest for the first 21 people only is a nominal, very, very simple, just 416 rupees a month, which is basically 4,999 one-time cost for the bootcamp plus all of the other bundles. So many people are asking, what is the link? The link should be there on the scanner. I'll just walk you through the link once again. So when you go to the link, the coupon is automatically applied. Fill in your best name. So let's say your name is Jayant Rasam Seti. Write your proper full name. Write your full phone number, 8790-527-858. And write your name here. So let's say your email is jr3281@columbia.edu, and then hit special offer. And then you can go ahead and place the order. When you place the order, you will go and get links like this, EMI and all. So here you can start at 176 a month. I believe if you have paid Netflix, or if you had pizza, or even if you had outside biryani, this is a no-brainer because you have to invest in your own education. 176 a month is actually no-brainer. So complete the transaction and type woohoo once you're done, and welcome to the party. So somebody's asking me the link. The link is there on the QR code. I'm not going to be sending it to you. Once again, what are we getting? The Applied AI Fellowship, which is the AI Agents 3-day bootcamp ticket, plus placement support system, plus weekly live Q&A, plus you get 2 times a week weekly live sessions, plus the AI Agent app, plus the digital coaching that you can kickstart. The value of the entire bundle is 60,000. Now, because you are here live with me, you can get it for a one-time nominal investment of 4,999. Yes. And this is how your certificate is going to look and feel. Once again, what is the syllabus? Somebody's asking me, what is the syllabus? Take a snapshot of this. Please take a snapshot. Day one, we are going to be working on your mindset and what is your new identity in the AI world. So you're going to be learning how to build AI agents, earn passive income. We're going to be building your live personal branded website, right? Which you can use anywhere using agents. We're going to be building a chatbot agent. We're going to be building a voice bot agent, and you'll have a live leaderboard. Plus, we're going to be covering NA10 and Make and APIs. Day 2, we are also going to be building a job poster agent, right? And we'll also look at the fundamentals of Python. Plus, finally, using Lovable and Replit to build apps. We're also going to be touching upon the concepts of RAGs and LLMs and agent frameworks, right? Are you okay with this syllabus? So type done in the chat box once you're done, and I will call out your names. I can't call everybody's names. Now let me put the timer. So I'm serious about the timer. After this, it will be gone. So let's say 15 minutes timer. Yes, timer is on. Once again, plus if you do all 6 projects, 5 to 6 projects, you're going to get 6 certifications in the bootcamp itself. 6 certificates for the price of 1. Yeah, but you must top. Are you okay topping the leaderboard from now to then? Akash, we have received a payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Sanjay, we have received a payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Okay, how many of you, small story, when I was a little demotivated. Yeah, so small story that I would like to share is when I was going through a rough patch in my own life. This was in 2015 February. What happened is I was working very, very well, and a lot of hard work, sincerity. I should go in the winters too, as many of you. I got a mail from my boss, and he said, okay, we have an emergency meeting tomorrow, 1-to-1, Feb 2nd, 2015. At that time, when I went in, I know my office was on the 45th floor in New York City, and I started going in and I met him. As I was walking itself, I understood that something was off. I sat down, and it was a small cubicle. I sat down. When I sat down there, Nick, he looked at me, my boss at that time, and he said, hey, Jay, we have had some restructuring. So 2 people from our team have been laid off. One of them is Jing, and the other person is you. And I knew I was newly married at that time. And my entire face got frozen. I knew at that time words were coming out of my mouth, but I didn't know what to do. So I spoke some customary lines. It came out, and I got up, opened the door, and I started going to the lift. And when I went to the lift elevator, I came down. And as I was pressing the elevator, I was seeing that I was crossing the places. I kept pressing the buttons and I kept going down. And I couldn't help notice that metaphorically, as I was going down, my career was also going down, my life was going down. But at that time, I took a strong but firm decision, which is that no matter what happens, my next phase of life should be controlled by me, not by a company, not by a technology. And that's when I decided that I need at least 2 skills. One is a primary skill for a job anytime. And second is also I need some sort of teaching or a passion skill. How many of you agree such moments are very, very pivotal? Because I didn't know how I could face, at that time, my wife. Right? So decide now, decide wisely, and come in. Yes, this is the offer price. Right. So when do classes start? Immediately. In fact, we have a class immediately, and you get the access automatically uploaded, changed, automatically unlocked for you at the end. Okay, when are the live classes? Right now, live sessions are Mondays and Wednesdays at 7:15 p.m. and you're going to get the recording. Can I play later? You can pay later, but you'll be paying the full price. We are not going to be calling you, etc. We believe this investment is actually very, very nominal, 4,999. You can pay through phone pay, etc. It works even on. We have had people paying on train, on bus, where there was no signal as well. If you can watch this, you can do it. You can pay later, but then the price will go up to 14,999. You can pay so you can save 10,000 rupees if you commit right now. This is for beginners only, so join now. Live batch, yes. Kunal, you made the payment. Looking forward to serving you and supporting you. Thank you so much. Last 10 minutes for this price point. After that, I will not. There will be no callbacks from us. Phone call team is actually a very, very expensive proposition. We are not going to be calling you. You also don't call us. Decide now, decide carefully. Right? So next batch starts, like I said, upcoming Wednesday. So you have few days. The price after these 9 minutes, 39 seconds will be 14,999. So you have to take action, guys. Sorry, I'm putting pressure on you, but I know you need the pressure. And I believe in you. Whether you believe it or not, I believe in you. Because agents is the easiest thing done. I can't call out everybody's name, so please be patient. For those of you who have finished. Varun, we have received your payment, looking forward to serving and supporting you. Kunal, we have received your payment, looking forward to serving and supporting you. So those of you who made, you can go right away and start. I'll show you right now what to do. Okay. Aram se karo, guys. It won't drop anywhere. We've made more payments to movies, etc. But the mission is very important. I'm very passionate about that. I request you to take the mission very seriously. If you want to help out people in the rural India, this is a great place and a great this one. How many of you want a bumper offer right now? So here is the learning dashboard. Okay. So for those of you who finished the payment, my request to you is When you go on the learning dashboard, automatically this section opens up, AI Fellowship. So on the AI Fellowship learning, okay, you're going to start here with the mindset. There's a section called mindset where your foundation will be very, very strong. So start here, right? So if you just simply watch my lecture and submit the assignment back again, you are going to get 100 gold coins in the next 1 hour. In the next 1 hour itself, you will get 100 gold coins, which you can redeem in the app to open other sections. I know many, many apps are out there with subscriptions, but we don't have any subscription in terms of, apart from the monthly, for tokens and all, we don't. So listen to this lecture and immediately you can start and finish it. Okay?
Guys, can you hear me? Can you?
Yes. Next. After that is find your calling. So I have given a small lecture on this where you can unlock 50 gold coins. How many of you want to start your mindset properly? Once you finish these sequentially, what will happen is you can work your way to your capstone project. This is your end. How many of you want to see your end as well? Okay. Thank you so much. Yes, can't read out everybody's names, but select few people I will. Please keep your cameras on. I just want to see you for 1 minute, if that is possible. Yes. Next. No camera. It's too. Okay, no problem. Okay. Next, after that, you have the hackathons. So don't do this later. You can go sequentially in this. Mission 1, Mission 2, Mission 3, where I teach you NA10, Cloud Code, Grok, NA10 multi-agents, Make, Zapier. How many of you want access to this as soon as you finish the homework? Plus, you can immediately, the mystery bonus, those of you who've gotten the mystery bonus, you'll automatically get this applied. How many of you want to meet the rest of the community members? You have Shaili Chabra, Ajit Rao, Aniket, Neelam, all these people are actually doing these lectures live. Okay, so complete the transaction, you can meet them, and best part is you can chat with them. How many of you want to chat and follow them? So you can go on the app, I'll show you how to follow. So on the right side, you'll also get an opportunity to follow them. When you follow them, and if they follow you back, you can get chance to get connected and even get their phone numbers and build a relationship. Why? This is better than LinkedIn. You can actually get one connection and potentially also get a job in that, or build something together. Yes. How many of you want a bumper offer right now? Type B if you want a bumper offer right now. Yes. So only for 5 more people, only for 5 lucky draw people, right? We are going to be giving you buy one, get 2 free. That means total 3 people can get for that same price point on the day of the bootcamp, right? If you refer them on the app in the next 1 hour, in the next 30 minutes, if you can refer 2 people on the app, the referral is also super easy. I'll show you the referral. Go to the app, and on that day, you can bring 2 more people. Simply go down, and below there is your unique referral code. Take your unique referral code and give it to your friends, and you'll get it. Last 3 minutes, 49 seconds, guys. Why is this affordable? To help the mission and serve 1 million rural people, join the mission right now. Let's get on some few people. Let's get on one lucky draw person. Ashish, let's get you on. So I've shown you the EMI offers. I've shown you this. Test, and I have a very, very special guest, one of my first students. Let me invite Samiksha Garg.
Thank you, Jay, for the introduction. Thank you so much.
What was your achievement? How do you do it?
So I have been placed in one of my dream companies, Microsoft. So I'm placed at like as an SDE role in Microsoft.
Next level.
I would like to add this that if I can, so you people can.
What was your goal card?
Until date, I maintained this goal card.
What was the number Samiksha wrote on that goal card?
I think I wrote it like 1 lakh per month. So basically 12 lakhs. And Microsoft came with a CTC of 51 lakhs.
So I'm going to unmute everybody. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, guys.
Need a party also.
Sure.
Let's get our beloved Ravinder Gadak. And I also want to know what is the new hustle that you have done pertaining to at pixletests. Can you talk about that?
Really, I'm enjoying each and every course of the module, and Professor Panduragan's lecture. It is one of the most simplest but very deep. So all these things are really complementing, even though initially they may not appear to be. It's an amazing community, believe me. As we progress, certainly it is beneficial to all and complementing to each other. Last month on engineering international workshop, end of the day, they also mentioned of AI blockchain. So these are the key things in irrespective of the any of the field. So once you catch that, and you can progress that.
Talk us about your journey. That's the number one thing, so that everybody can listen to that.
So basically, I am Midhansh Gupta and I am from Jalandhar, Punjab. And I am running my own IT company, Anta Pagoda Private Limited, in which I teach young minds, like the age of mind, like 12 to 13. It depends on the age groups, and I teach them coding. It can either be PHP, Java, or Python. I can teach all of these. I have already learned. And I got one of the most prestigious awards, especially in kids. That is the Pradhan Mantri Rashtriya Bal Puraskar. The previous year only, the PMRBB 2022, in which I also got a chance to talk to our PM sir, Shri Narendra Modi ji, and we almost had a conversation for about 3 minutes. Thank you, sir.
What was this mindset shift you had, as soon as you joined? Talk us from the masterclass or later, what happened to you as soon as you joined?
Basically, after the masterclass, my mind was totally changed. Sometimes some people may criticize blockchain as well. I don't know why. Some people may join blockchain and Bitcoin. They just join them
pixletests has got some of it being built in. There's a sweet spot of learn your stuff, make sure you understand the basics, and then apply it as quickly as you can. That was the reason of my choosing pixletests. I have seen Udacity, I have seen Coursera, I have seen Stanford, I have seen many of such. You are definitely aware of this, right? And one of the things that they do, I am a very applied science person. Okay, so I'll come to the context why pixletests, so that you understand where am I going with this. So basically, think of this, right? I've done my physics, which I didn't like at that point of time when I was doing my physics. I used to love math, but every time I used to do math, I used to always think how I'm going to apply it, not just the knowledge. Of course, linear algebra will be helpful, matrix algebra is going to be helpful, statistics is going to be helpful, modeling is going to, I understand that, but how quickly can I make it into an application, apply those concepts, right? I feel pixletests has got some of it being built in. There's a sweet spot of learn your stuff, make sure you understand the basics, and then apply it as quickly as you can. That was the reason of my choosing pixletests.
Okay, so I'm hoping for.
All right. So somebody's saying the dates don't work. So in case the dates don't work, like I said, you can attend any of the future batches. You can attend any of the future batches for the same price point, provided you finish the deposit right now. I'm not going to be extending this price because for us, future batches all are going to become, like I said, it's going to become 14,999. So you'll save 10,000 right now if you take action and finish it. So proceed to the payment and don't overthink it. You selected the dates. Now, if the dates are not working, why are you penalizing us? Yes. So what I could do one time as an exception is any of the future dates you can enroll as many times as you want, but provided you finish the deposit, finish the transaction and come in right now and type woohoo and kick off the sessions right now in terms of the mindset and all. Yes. That is a question a lot of people are getting. We have last 4 slots left for the mystery bonus. Fast action bonus, only 7 slots are left. Yes. And listen to the testimonials, guys. Listen to the testimonials of the people who have finished our trainings in the past.
For data scientist job and designing my own algorithms, and if I thought about a salary, then anything but above 12 LPA is great. At present, I'm preparing for my interview.
20 lakhs per annum is fine with me. I wanted to become a person who will be able to lead the teams of who has been the teams which are working on AML as well as data science related projects. I feel there is ample scope and requirement for the professionals in this area. I can feel the future is going to be completely with AML and later AR, VR, the augmented reality and virtual reality. Every industry, every one has to work with these technologies. There is no other way. Or in a week about 5-6 hours. What I liked more is like the way Jayant has planned the course. Not only he has not only just focusing on the subject, just jumping into the subject. He has been focusing on the overall development, personality development of the people, and making the people understand what are the capabilities, what are the traits, what is to be expecting, and the goal setting, and expect less, and giving back to the society. All those things are really very, very impressive.
All right, guys. Dan Rasamsetti here from pixletests, and I have a very, very special guest, one of my first students. Let me invite Samir.
Awesome. Somebody's asking what else is the syllabus. So the syllabus is going to be, like I said, when you start the transaction, I'll share the syllabus in a quick second. So Those of you who have finished the payment, you can go ahead and get started. Right? Can't read out everybody's names, but select few people. Yes, Mithilesh, thank you so much. We have received a payment. Rishi, we have received a payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Krishnamurti, are you using PhonePe or GPay? Shubha, are you using PhonePe or GPay? Type in the chat box. Rahul, we have received a payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Yes. 176, yeah. Let's look at a 246 is less than your Netflix subscription, okay? And you can't go wrong in this because 9 hours, you're guaranteed to build an agent. You probably have been swimming so much in YouTube, etc. So much time you've already been wasting. So don't waste time, guys. Time is money. It's very precious. Yeah. So for those of you who have finished, I already showed you the onboarding. Are you okay if I show you the onboarding right now? Go to fellowship and finish the next lecture. Go to fellowship and finish the first applied AI start here mindset right now. Once you finish the mindset, all of the rest of it will get unlocked and you'll start right away. Okay, watch this and submit to j@pixeltest.com. I'm not going to be doing the onboarding again. Go on the app and navigate to the applied AI fellowship and go to the learning and come to the start here mindset. Got it? Perfect. Good. Very good. You get the 100 gold coins right away. Now, how many of you want to know the top reasons why people are doing it in the community? Type T in the chat box. I want everybody. Pratibha, we have received your payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. Last 9 minutes, 53 seconds, guys. These are very, very important. Type T if you want to know the top reasons why people have want to do it in our community. For your family or duty. I want to do something big before my parents actually leave. Unfulfilled parent dreams. They sacrifice so much for me. If you want to prove oneself for others, then this is the right place. Ritvik Basu. Awesome meeting. The meetings with Jay in his forum are so vibrant. Number 2. I was meant for more. What happened to me? A slow, quiet death. Under earning. Were you a gifted kid? Next, fear of being forgotten. If I die today, will the world even remember me? This is actually a very, very powerful one. And 4, I need to prove myself. This is some reason I'm actually not in agreement with this for most people. I'm the first burden. No one in my family has done this. I must break that chain. And 7, I absolutely love this reason, the quiet artist niche. I have something beautiful inside me, but I don't know how to show this to the world. Right? Type woohoo in the chat box once you have done, and I can personally call out your names depending, because there are a lot of people, and you can unlock the access and start immediately. Once again, you get all of the live lectures plus the 3-day bootcamp. The dates are mentioned on the form that you have filled. Somebody's saying link is not working. No, link is working fine. No, link is working fine. Yeah. The link works fine. Otherwise, you can do this. Once again, you get access to all of the live lectures from beginners to advanced, world-class community, plus the 3-day bootcamp for the slots that you have booked. And in case the dates don't work out, no problem. The 3-day batch, whenever it is available next, you will be getting it for that same price point. But lock it. Otherwise, it's going to become genuinely 14,999 because right now, we are kind of giving you that scholarship since you filled it now. Last 4 minutes, 16 seconds, guys. Hurry up now. Now, don't overthink and keep too much analysis is paralysis. I know some people need some time, but this is a very nominal amount. Imagine the upside. Type done once you have finished the payment. In case there are payment issues, etc., the scanner works perfectly. I've gotten actually many people signed up right now. Time regret. I love this reason. Time regret. I'm feeling I'm late. I'm 35, 40, 50. Is it too late for me? I know it feels like anxiety, self-doubt, but you are actually not late. You're right on time. So you can even become a coach for teaching automation services, etc. That's also a possibility, right? Think about that. Okay, somebody's asking, how does it help entrepreneurs? You tell me, how will it help? How will learning AI help you out? Yes. Jay is an awesome motivator. Yeah, if you want to get somewhere, this is the best place to be. Childhood voice. My teacher once told me I would be special. I can't let that go to waste. Feels like warm nostalgia, mixed responsibility related to emotional work. Yes. Excellent interactive sessions, superb trainers. It was really nice, rich exposure to having profound interactive sessions through such distinguished lectures. They are patient through all our tiniest of doubts. Absolutely loved the recent session of Professor Anand Jairam. Quality redefined. Wonderful learning experience. After dabbling in a lot of other MOOCs, I finally found the right mentor and course. Guys, I am not going to give the fast action bonus. It has been expired. No exceptions will be there for that. You, okay? Okay. I will still give two more people the fast action bonus if you're coming in right now. Go with full intent. Otherwise, don't do it. Don't half-ass it. Don't quarter-ass it. Okay? Don't waste time on social media and all these other things. If you love the mission, come in. Otherwise, no, it's okay. Leave it. I'll respect you for that. The guest lectures and interactions are a great asset and adds value to the learning experience. Thank you so much. And the most final best reason that why people have done it, I really, 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 really love this. The inner calling, spiritual restlessness. Something is calling me and I don't know why, but I must follow. Feels like divine urgency. Okay, for those of you who have paid just now, I'm unlocking the access on the backend. On the app, you will go and immediately what I want you to do is, once again, you made the best decision, looking forward to serving and supporting you. So on the app, go back and immediately go to skill development, right? On the skill development, you have AI fellowship. Then under the AI fellowship, go to learning. And then you can have here become the Monday. Start your mindset here. Do the mindset lecture here. Start here. Okay, that's it. So start here, find your calling. Do the first lecture. Start here and find your calling. That's pretty much it. And if you submit it right now in the next 1 hour, you are going to get cash back towards that. You'll get 100 gold coins. You'll get 100 gold coins immediately. Last 12 minutes, guys. Can't read out everybody's names, but select few people. Manish, we have received a payment. Looking forward to serving and supporting you. I can't call out everybody's names. I apologize. Rajiv, we have received a payment. Looking forward to serving you and supporting you. Samir, we have received a payment. Looking forward to. Okay, once again, I'll take it slowly. Just go on the left side. You have skill development. You'll have AI fellowship. Click on AI fellowship and you'll find it there. on the AI fellowship, you will find the learnings. So you'll have all of the learnings there. And start here mindset lecture will be there. Okay. Now, once you have made the payment, there are three key things to do. Finish the success mindset video. Your only objective is to top the global leaderboard. Okay. And complete the self-paced exercises until we meet on the day of the bootcamp. And your only objective is to top the global leaderboard. Right? The session with Dr. Anand Jayaraman was very, very excellent. I want to replay some of the success testimonials.
Hey guys, Jan Rasamsetti here, and we have a very nice success sharing by a gold member who is also a yogini, and we have Aishwarya Murli coming up.
Yeah, so I will just share a little bit about my background, that I'm not from a coding background in the sense that I haven't had tech IT jobs ever in the past. This week's milestone was that I uploaded my first code to GitHub. I made a Loom recording just walking through the first smart contract that I've just uploaded onto GitHub. So I felt like it went really well, and it gave me a lot of confidence. And I felt that this is something which, aside from, yes, learning the language, learning Solidity, learning coding logic, these are some of the incidentals which I needed to learn for getting a real job in this industry. So I feel really happy that I was able to achieve that this week.
What is the advice you would give, Monish, to them who's watching take the plunge into blockchain?
First of all, I'm not that great to give any advice, but as far as I have seen, followed your things, you have told us to watch this Stranger's Secret. Stranger's Secret. In that, the main thing is we have to have the goal. Only when we have the goal, we are able to achieve it. So I would like to advise everybody to have a goal. Make goal cards, keep it everywhere, washroom, mirror, your dressing table, keep going through it. And only having goal won't be sufficient. I had goal, JEE Advanced first rank. I didn't achieve. Only having goal will not be sufficient. Every day working consistently will only help. Consistency is the very important thing, I feel.
Welcome to another Hall of Fame with a very good friend of mine called Santosh Shukla. Started out as computer science, I think batch of 2005, VTU, then an MBA at XLRI. He leads one of India's best UI UX boutique firms. He's upskilled on AI and machine learning. So without further ado, thanks Santosh for coming again. How has upskilling in AI sort of changed your lens? How did your eyes and your perspective change?
One of the big things is in our day-to-day work, we use a lot of tools which are leveraging AI, say Grammarly telling you the tone of your email message, etc. So those are all generic use cases which we have tried to leverage in our day-to-day UX UI. But other than that, I think data visualization is also a good place wherein we can leverage some of it.
Hey folks, welcome to another Hall of Fame with Project Deshpande. He's currently an engineering manager at Microsoft and also having worked with as one of the, I think, the early engineers for a very fast growing startup, Pony Labs.
Right.
So, and he started out as a techie and now he's transitioned to a full blown, senior leader. So I want to talk about, so what's going wrong with leaders or mid-level to senior leaders in terms of their learning or unlearning outlook?
I think, Jay, it requires, when you look at your leadership style, I think, do you feel how much confident you are? In my view, once you figure out that, hey, my style, if your style is hands-on, if you really believe you are on hands-on, you have to get into it. I mean, there's no other way, and you have to go through a structured way. So this is one thing on the AI side, is something that I realized that, hey, it's not about, hey, I will learn on the job. It's very difficult to learn. So you have to figure out your own niche, you have to figure out your own area into it, and try to make sure that you are good at it.
I came to know that blockchain is not just a trend, it is here to stay for a longer term. I mean, AI has already been there, and it has been accepted by across the world, but blockchain, we still have some people against it. They have their views that it is not good from security perspective, from finance perspective. But still, we have an examples like Uniswap. They have been doing such a good work, and I think it has received recently, they have received some investment from in one of the seed round. So they are doing pretty well, and in the future, I think as the technology matures, I think there will be widespread adoption of this blockchain technology across the world in every industry, whether it is agriculture, whether it is core technical industry. I think it will be adopted widespread.
Awesome. So let's get Sanket. All right, Sanket, let's get your share.
As you also had said before, like the law of attraction, the Earl Nightingale's all the speech, what he had said, says actually a real life it impacts. So like in our technology, like why we think like arey ye sab nahi hoga, it's not possible. No sir, but it actually happens. I have experienced it, and also like as Dr. DeMartini said, your life trajectory should be a good, like it should be the high level, and it should be changed, and that it depends upon our present day, what we think now, that will alter our future. So you become what you think about. So that's the one motto I keep in my mind, and I start my day.
Brilliant, excellent, brilliant. All right, so everybody say
thank you.
Sanket. I want to ask you, circling back to the focus of this discussion, what was your mindset? When did you join the course and the community? What was your mindset just before that? Like where you?
Yeah, mindset is like the basic reason for learning blockchain is like that land records I wanted to explore. Like there are a lot of fraud is happening in land records, and then that's the reason for learning blockchain. Like when I bought my apartment, there is a big book, 1,000-page book is there for this land records. So in order to review that land records book, it will take hours and hours together. It's like when we put that land records in blockchain, right? Then they can easily, there is no use of a lawyer there. So we can easily identify which link is going on with there, and that all these linked documents can go into the blockchain.
Hey guys, welcome everybody to another Hall of Fame interview. We have Kali Charan, who's a good friend. Awesome. So want to circle back to the focus. What was the mindset just about 6 months before or 3 months leading up to that? Okay, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to commit myself for 3-4 months. Can you talk about that, please?
I was busy in my job. I was doing data management, which means managing data, schemas, metadata, and all of that. There was a lot of media hype on data science. Calling it as the hottest job of the 21st century. Just I saw examples of what it was doing, right? The automated cars, how they're recognizing the traffic, right? So I didn't see it in terms of a technology, but more of a magic. Because for me, a machine trying to understand a traffic signal or trying to understand what was a dog or a cat, even though there are different breeds of dogs and cats, that was mind-blowing. I thought this was not something where you write rule-based programming and code and this is going to work. And this is very different, almost like magic. So I think that's the main reason which kind of got me attracted.
When I had the first class, it was with you only. It was in the evening. So at that time also, I got to know a lot of new things about the community, like how do we set up, how do we do a lot of things over here. And so I just liked a lot of things about the classes as well, like the online classes and the self-paced learning that I can do. So it roughly took me about, since I joined in the starting and I just ended at the starting of this year only. So I just got the certification that time, and I actually really liked it. And especially the fourth one, which was the IITM. And over there, I learned a lot of things. And in each and every module, by the Professor Pandurangan sir and by Satya sir. They taught a lot of new things and they just teach in a very good way.
All right, guys. Jayant Rasam Sethi here from pixletests, and I have a very, very special guest. One of my first.
All right. No worries if you have not joined, but I want to serve you once again. So how many of you want the free resources? Type F if you are ready to take the free resources. Only those who type F, I'm going to give the free resources. So in case you want the free resources, here are the free resources for you. Yeah, no problem if you're not enrolled. I'm here to serve you, right? I'm genuinely here. So you can take the free resources. So if you go to my channel, yeah, through some financial, maybe if some financial difficulty you have, it's okay, no problem. Even I was there before. You can, but access my free resources, start learning right away. So if you go to my YouTube channel, 641 videos are there. Even I'm building my YouTube channel slowly. So make sure you subscribe to it. Take a photo of this. Can you guys take a photo of this? Take a photo and type P in the chat box once you're done with the photo. Yeah, if you've taken a photo of this, good. I'm going to be giving you my, take a photo, subscribe to that channel right now. Start subscribing and start watching the free content so you can learn. One sec. I'm just giving you the link. Share the link any second. All right. With that, we come to the end of the session. I hope you loved it. Looking forward to serving you and supporting you more.